Hey guys, I'm finally doing a Accutane update. Excuse my voice, it might crack a little bit during this video, but I'm trying not to get sick. I feel one coming, but I'm trying not to get sick. But anyway, so I've decided actually to not do a 5-month update, but instead to just put 5 and 6 together, just like I did with months 3 and 4. And the reason why I'm doing that is basically because month 5 did not have many changes, so I figured I would just go ahead and wait till month 6 to put out another Accutane video. Of course, I'm gonna go with the same little system as I did with my other Accutane videos. I'm going to first show you guys my before and after, so what it was like in week 1 and then what it looks like now in month 6 now. So you guys can just see how big the difference is. Now, as far as symptoms goes, I have been really lucky to not be experiencing any symptoms really. I do get a little bit of dry lip, but I recently, maybe 2 weeks ago, have found what will help me with my lips, okay? Now, I am a huge chapstick hoarder, okay? So, oops. I got all of these chapsticks, you guys, like EOS, Nivea, something that I ordered off of Irb.com that has Manuka honey in it, and I was like, oh snap, it got Manuka honey, that must mean it's good. No, it's not. Even before being on Accutane, I have been a chapstick hoarder. None of this stuff works. What works for me is Carmex, y'all. That is what I'm using, old school Carmex, okay? This stuff has been working wonders for me. For those of you who live in Korea, you can get Carmex from Olive Young. I have been loving my Carmex. I spent so much money on all these other chapsticks that just don't really work for someone who's on Accutane, or for me as someone on Accutane. When I wasn't on Accutane, this stuff worked for me perfectly fine. But now that I'm on Accutane, the only thing that I have found that has helped with my dry lips is Carmex. So in month 5, like I said, there were not many changes. I was still getting pimples here and there, and I just had stubborn pimples that just seemed to not go away. And when I talked to my dermatologist about that, she just basically said that they needed to be laser extracted, and I just kept holding off from getting laser extraction because one, it costs a little bit of money, it's 77,000 won or something like that to do laser extraction. I know that's probably way cheaper than how much it costs in America, but
I don't know, I was just being a little bit cheap.
So I decided not to do laser extraction. I was just gonna keep taking the Accutane and just see if it'll go away on its own. So come to month 6 now. First, I want to mention that I do have a new dermatologist now. The first dermatologist that I have been seeing since the beginning of my Accutane journey was a female, and she spoke English really well, basically perfectly. But she ended up moving to Seoul. I'm seeing this new dermatologist now, and I mentioned to him that the previous dermatologist was saying that I needed to get laser extraction done if I wanted to get rid of the stubborn pimples that just seemed to not want to go away. So he ended up doing the laser extraction for me, but I will say that when he was doing it, he seemed to feel as if I didn't actually need it. I am pretty happy with my results with the laser extraction because I had many little pimples here that just I don't know, it just wouldn't go away. No matter how long I took Accutane, they just wouldn't go away. I know some of you are gonna say how did you do that well on Accutane? Because many people say you're not supposed to do laser treatments and stuff on your skin when you're on Accutane. I don't know, my doctors seemed like it wouldn't be a problem, so I went ahead and did it, and my skin is fine. I haven't had any problems with doing the laser treatment while on Accutane. Now for an update on my skin now, I will say my skin is pretty clear. I do still feel pimples in like my cheek and sometimes on my chin area, and I get one under here every now and then. So it's not like 100% clear, but trust and believe that I am super duper happy with my skin, okay? It is so much better than what it used to be. I don't know, I'm just really happy with the results. I do wish that it was like 100% clear, but I'm only on 20 milligrams, so I can't exactly expect it to be as clear as some of the other YouTubers that I've seen who have been on higher doses of Accutane. So I don't know, I'm pretty satisfied with it. When I look back at the pictures from week 1, I am like really surprised at how bad my skin was back then. Like, it's really weird when you're like living with acne. You kind of tend to, like, you know you have bad acne, but you don't really realize how bad it is until like you start having clear skin. Then it's like, yo, I did not know my face was that bad. So it does really feel good to, like, I don't know, just to be able to see myself, you know what I mean? To just see my face and not see all the little acne, pimples, and all of that stuff. As some of you may know, I am taking Accutane in Korea. I am still like kind of pushing my dermatologist a little bit to put me on like a higher dose, just because I would love to have like completely clear skin, but it doesn't really seem like they're budging. Like, or my new one, I even pushed him a little bit and he was just kind of like, I don't think you need it, your skin is, you know, your skin is not that bad. So I don't feel like he will up my Accutane. The last appointment I had with him, he told me to just stick with the 20 milligrams for another month, and then when I come back we can talk about going higher or not. So I don't know, we'll see what he says at my next appointment, but I don't exactly expect him to increase my dose. The main reason why I want to have more or higher dose is because I'm so worried about relapse. So I've been, like, before I even started Accutane, I did so much research on it, and they did say that the lower dosage, people who are on a lower dose of Accutane have a higher possibility of relapse. So I am really worried that I'm gonna have a relapse, especially because in month 3 or month 4, I told you guys that my dermatologist lowered my dose to 10 milligrams, and during that time I broke out more, and I was still on Accutane, just a lower dose of it. So I'm really concerned that when I'm completely off of Accutane, that my acne is just gonna like come back. So that's my fear. Like, once you have crossed into the land of no acne, it's like I can only imagine how I will feel when or if my acne just starts flaring up like crazy again. Like, I feel like it will be pretty sad. Yeah. The other thing that I saw though is that when you're on a lower dose, the dermatologist tends to keep you on Accutane for a longer period to reduce the chance of relapse. So I'm not really sure if that's what my dermatologists are doing, because the norm in Korea, from what my dermatologist said, is that they will put you on Accutane for 3 months, and then they will start to taper you off of Accutane, so just start lowering your dose, because they don't want you to be on Accutane for a long period of time. I'm really curious to see what my dermatologist now is going to say about I guess my future of being on Accutane. I'm not sure if he's gonna start trying to taper me off at my next appointment, or if he'll just like keep me on it for a few more months just to help like decrease the possibility of relapse. I'm not sure. We'll see what happens at my next appointment. Okay, so the last thing I want to talk about is just like my skin condition, like overall. Like I mentioned, my acne is basically gone. I do have like a few little pimples here and there. I think my next problem would just be like the scarring and like the little, like, I call them like dents in my face or in my skin. I don't know if I'm actually going to get any treatment done to get it fixed. I'm just like really scared to do that kind of stuff, because first off, because I'm a dark-skinned woman, or I not dark-skinned, but I have, you know, color, I have melanin. So I know like things like the laser extraction that I did can give you hyperpigmentation, so like where your skin looks like lighter in that area. So I'm worried about like whatever treatment that they use to like help with these kind of dents or whatever. if it'll like mess up my pigmentation. So I don't know if I'm actually going to do it. I might just live with it. Like, you know, nobody's perfect. I have imperfections just like everybody else. So I might just go ahead and live with it. It doesn't bother me that much. But other than that, I'm really satisfied with the results of using Accutane. I highly recommend it if it is okay with your doctor and like, you know, whatever health conditions you may or may not have. If it's okay with your current situation to be on Accutane, I do highly recommend it. That is basically all I have to say about my 5 and 6 month update. If my dermatologist decides to change things or, you know, increase my dosage or even lower my dosage, I will do another update within a month from now. If he doesn't do a whole lot of changes and I'm just steady on 20 milligrams, then I might wait another 2 months again to do another update. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you did, please hit that good thumbs up button and share this video with your friends and family. And also subscribe if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet. I don't only do Accutane updates. I am living in Korea, doing videos as I travel and talking about Korea and whatever else. So if you're interested in that, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button. So you guys take care, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.
I'll make my way back down and head on home. Try to get washed up really quick. It's like almost 12:20 now, so I need to hurry up, hurry it up.